In yesterday's gospel, we heard Jesus tell us that he is the light. He says, I am the light of the world. And we also know that Jesus has also said that he is what? He is the way, the truth, and the life. He says, I am the way, the truth, and the light. And we understood, didn't we, that when Jesus says, I am the light, that he is the light that leads us to the Father. He makes us our path clear by leading us. He gives us light so that we can see, and that path leads us to the Father. So he is also the path. He is the way. He's also the truth that keeps us on that path and keeps us from erring. And he's also the life, the one who nourishes us during this life. But those are all what you might say qualities of Jesus. And Jesus makes an assertion today. He says he's not only talking about his qualities, his capacities, he's talking about who he really is. Because you see, if he's the light and if he's the way, if he's the truth, he leads us where? He leads us to the Father, and he goes to the Father first. And when he leads us to the Father, we understand, we understand that yes, Jesus is the Lord. He is the one who is. So Jesus leads us to the Father, and when we are one with the Father, then we understand, yes, Jesus is the Lord. So he is the one. He's not only the light, he's not only the way, the truth, or the life. He is the source of those things. He is the source of all those good things. And he is eternal. He is the one that always was and always is and always will be. But we understand that when we are one with the Father, and we see that clearly. And Jesus takes us to the Father to be with him. But we also must remember that Jesus is the one who always reaches out to us. He always reaches out to where we are. So we should never be overly despaired. We should never be overly discouraged. We should never be feeling a loss for life, because we should know that Jesus, yes, he is always extending his hand to us. He is always coming to meet us. He became man to become with us. He died on a cross to offer his life with us. He is always coming to us. And that doesn't mean that we should live our lives in a sort of cavalier fashion and just go through life and say, oh, well, Jesus will always save me in the end. He will be always there to fix things and make things right for me. No, that's very wrong. That's very, very, very wrong. But we do have to understand that, yes, in our difficulties, in our hard times, when we're trying, when we're doing our best and things just aren't working out, yes, we should know that Jesus is always there for us. He's always there extending a hand for us. He's always there. And so we should remember to always invoke him. Invoke him in our difficult moments in life. Invoke him in our difficult moments in society. Invoke him in difficult moments in the time when the world is in crisis and when the world is suffering from a medical crisis and from a virus that is penetrating around the world. We need to, yes, turn to Jesus, invoke Jesus and say, yes, Jesus, we're trying. Be here with us. Be here with us and suffer with us. And join us in our sufferings. And yes, let us make this an offering to the Father, that Jesus is here suffering with us, suffering in all the people who are themselves victims of the virus. He is there suffering with them. And that yes, with him, we can make an offering to the Father. And yes, we can pray for the redemption of the world. Yes, Jesus has redeemed the world, but that redemption needs to be acted out. And Jesus is the one there to carry it out for us. So once again, always remember that yes, Jesus is the way, the truth, the life. He is the light, the one that leads us to the Father. And when he leads us to the Father, and when we are united with the Father, yes, we understand that Jesus is. He is. He was, he is, and he will always be. And he will always be there for us. In whatever difficulty we have, in whatever problem we have, Jesus will always be there for us.